All right, let's bring in CBS News legal analyst Rikki Kliemanv now. Rikki, good to see you. Sean Penn is obviously facing some public ridicule tonight. This is a guy who's met with individuals or states who were hostile to the U.S. before: Hugo Chavez, Raul Castro in Cuba years ago, went to Iran a decade ago. He faces that public ridicule. He is unlikely to face legal repercussions. Why is that?
Well, not only unlikely, he is not going to face legal repercussions. And the reason is really simple. We may believe in a moral code that says, if you see something, say something. But that's not a duty imposed by law. There is no duty for Sean Penn to have to inform authorities when he is going to go meet even with someone who is wanted by the law. If it were a reporter who got this interview, who got to go on a plane and even was blindfolded, which Penn was not, and brought in the dead of night, and got to get this interview, that reporter would have no duty to have to tell the authorities either.
All right, now let's talk about Joaquin Guzman. The issue of extradition came up before. Mexico resisted, did not want to send him back to the U.S. They seem more amenable to that now. Why is that, and how might that process play out?
They are more amenable now, probably because they're embarrassed about his escapes, and that is plural, that have happened in the past, and that it appears they wanted to try him to prove in Mexico that they could keep him, but they weren't able to keep him recently. So now it seems, from everything we get to hear, that Mexico is more amenable to having him extradited to the United States. The United States wants him badly. Extradition is a long process. It may take 6 months or more. He has good lawyers, or I assume he does, the best that money can buy. And those lawyers are going to fight extradition. But he'll be here. He'll be tried.
He faces charges in 7 states, charges ranging from
7 federal jurisdictions. So it's all under the federal umbrella. They're all through the Department of Justice. These charges show what this cartel was up to. They were bringing into the United States drugs in the most remarkable numbers. We have heroin, we have cocaine, we have marijuana, we have methamphetamine. But they came in by boats and planes and trains and submersibles. What you have here is one of the largest operations of drug distribution that has ever come into this country. What else? Money laundering, kidnapping, violence. This is probably the greatest defendant in terms of public enemy number 1 that people who are involved in the Drug Enforcement Administration and the Department of Justice have ever seen. They want him, and they want him badly.
They may get him in a few months, at least. Rikki Kliemanv, thanks very much.